The Talmud, a beautiful collection of Jewish wisdom or a dark, twisted library. People hear quotes from it, some good and some shocking. You get whoever saves a single life is considered by Scripture to have saved the whole world. And also stories that say Jesus practiced sorcery and is boiling in human excrement. Wait, does the Talmud really teach that? Well, here's the thing. The Talmud doesn't teach in the way you might think. The Talmud is more like a giant conversation. First, there's a law from the Mishnah, followed by stories or parables, then arguments, counter-arguments, and commentary on that whole package. Think of it like a debate with some hypothetical stories told to get specific points across. And then afterwards, some academics give their take on the whole debate. But the whole event gets recorded, not just the conclusion. So here's what causes all the confusion. The Talmud rarely spells out the final answer. It's meant to make you think. It's a thesis plus an antithesis that gives the synthesis. But that synthesis is usually meant to happen in your mind as you wrestle with the ideas. So not everything in the Talmud is something the Talmud endorses. Shocking stories, problematic statements, they are preserved for analysis, not approval. Just like the Bible includes disturbing events, like Jephthah sacrificing his daughter in Judges 11. You're supposed to know that's awful. It doesn't need to explain it to you. To be clear, I'm not endorsing the Talmud as scripture. I even wrote a book explaining how the oral law cannot be authoritative Jewish scripture. But the Talmud does not deserve the amount of hate it gets. So next time you hear a shocking quote from the Talmud, remember, it's usually not the final word. It's an invitation to dig in, explore, and learn. Because in the Talmud, the moral of the story isn't on the page, it's in the reader's mind.